I'm going to be reviewing the ultimate X-Spanse Transformer. So if you're here watching, you're either an X-Men fan or a Transformer fan, or if you are like me, you're both. I grew up in the 80s, 90s, so this is a must-have for me. You can actually get it at Target, Hasbro Pulse, GameStop for $64.99 right now. It's not sold out, but it should be. It's pretty awesome. So the figure itself, it starts as the Blackbird from X-Men, and he transforms into the character X-Spanse, and he kind of has this Cyclops look there. It does come with two little minifigures, Sabretooth and Wolverine. They're about yay high. They're not posable. You can see them in here, and I'll show them a little bit more detail in a second. But that's pretty cool. It is a little bit bigger than like the Autobots. I believe it's the same size as the other jets. I believe Starscream is about the same size once it's transformed. So it's pretty cool. As you can see, the size is about a foot and a half. Probably out of the package is a little bit smaller, but that's at least the box itself. So this is pretty cool. This is a collaboration between X-Men and Transformers. So Hasbro has been teaming up with certain series and Transformers and 80s, 90s movies. So that's pretty cool. So let's take a closer look at the figure.
Okay, so we're going to take a closer look. This is the front of the box that you already saw. Like the colors, and let's take a quick look at the nice artwork here. It has a little bit of that comic book feel, which is awesome. And let's check out the back of the box. Not much to it. Talks about the energy blasts, which are these pink purple looking attachments you can add to the Transformer. At first, honestly, I thought it was like an X-Men or a Wolverine claws, but no, it's just their energy blast to give it a little bit of effect. And then over here it just talks about 34 steps that it takes to transform from the jet to the nice Transformer. And then here, as I mentioned, it's the collaboration between X-Men and Transformers. So this is the 2021 release that they have going here. And then a zoomed-in version of Mr. Popular Wolverine. And then here's a pic of them in the box, and then outside the box. As I mentioned, the jet itself is about a foot and a half long. It's one of the bigger jets that can transform. I believe Starscream is an equivalent size, and it comes with the two figures that I mentioned before, Sabretooth and Wolverine. And these are those blast effects you can attach to the Transformer. And I believe I saw you can attach them to the back of the engines while it's a jet mode to give it that look like it's flying fast or a cooler look. And this little part here actually attaches, I think, to Wolverine just to give it like a more of an effect there. Overall, it's a very nicely well done modeled Blackbird, which, if you look here, looks pretty awesome. If you like aviation, it's a very good copy of SR-71 Blackbird. But as you know, this is the one that the X-Men use. And here it is, another picture with Sabretooth and Wolverine. And I forgot if I mentioned, these do not move. They're no articulation. The paint job on them is they're really small, but I was gonna say it's kind of weak. There's not much detail at all. So you know, you can see it right there in Sabretooth's face. So not much happening there, but still pretty cool that it comes with them. And let's talk about when it transforms into the Transformer mode. So I love the colors of the classic X-Men blue-yellow type look. And here are those little effects that you can attach to give it, I guess that's its weapons, or to give it more of a cooler look, I guess. But as I mentioned, it's a good sized figure. Let me show you with a different background and a little bit of different pose. Look at the size comparison between the little figures that it comes with, and look at the foot of the Transformer itself. So these are pretty tiny, and the Transformer is pretty big itself. If you notice here, Wolverine has that little extra, I guess, detail or feature that you can wrap around him to give him more of an effect. I believe they called it energy blast. Yeah, so he has that uh, energy blast uh, around him, as you can see right there. So yeah, very cool figure. This is it in a different pose. Let's take a nicer look at his face, and I'll zoom in a little bit more. It's as much detail as you can get for a generic figure like this. It's not like it's too pricey or you expect tons of detail, especially when it's transformed into a robot. But I like it. Like, again, I like the X-Men mix. Kind of has this Cyclops type helmet. It's just, I don't know, really cool. Saw the Blackbird. This is them again, and then this is last but not least another picture of X-Spanse transformed or into the robot form, and doing a nice different poses you can do with him. Very cool. If you notice the utility belt with the X-Men logo on there, very cool. So let's take a look at what else we can figure out. Oh, and one last note. As of this video today that I posted, it's on sale at Target for half off for 34 bucks. So I mentioned earlier it's 64. While I was on this website right now, it is around $35. So hopefully you can jump on that. It's actually well worth it. So especially at that price.
So there you have it. That is the X-Spanse, a closer look at it. As I mentioned before, Hasbro has teamed up Transformers with several movies. So it's a really cool collaboration they did with X-Men. I hope they do more. That would be pretty cool. I do have a review out of one of their other ones they did, which is Ecto-1 Ghostbuster. So that one's pretty cool. And then this week I just got Maverick from Top Gun. So I haven't done a review yet, so I'm going to check that out soon. And last year in 2020, they came out with Gigawatt from Back to the Future. So be sure to check those out. And I hope you like this review. Make sure you click like and subscribe if you haven't already. There's more Transformers, more Star Wars, Marvel, DC, and Ninja Turtles. And of course, a bunch of other stuff in between. So check me out, and I hope you like this review. Till next time.